Hi, and I'm sorry for my poor German, so I'm gonna do it in English. I'm really sorry about it. So I'm Thokozile, and it's gonna be very short, just a presentation of what Sardine are and what we are trying to do. The Sardine were born in Italy on the 14th of November as a spontaneous gathering of people in Bologna's main square, firstly to stand against the politics of hate, intolerance and racism spread by the far right of Matteo Salvini and his party, La Lega. People wanted to show that solidarity, equality and anti-racist values are still upheld by many, and that we need to raise our voice so that the current xenophobic wave can be stopped. Le Sardine were a wake-up call for the Italian and European society. More and more squares have been packed by the Sardines gathering against the rhetoric of populism and hate. The movement spread across Europe and beyond. It arrived also here in Berlin. On December the 14th, people gathered in the squares of 33 cities around the world, based on the same values. In Berlin, a demo was held by the Brandenburger Gate, and over 800 people attended. It was a celebration of good values, arts and music. People from the crowd read aloud the most important articles from the Italian Constitution and the Universal Rights Declaration. It is important to understand that populism is not only an Italian problem. Geopolitics is changing, and the axis seems to have moved in this direction, that of the extreme right. With the event of the 14th of December, the 6 program points were drawn up, and the Sardine movement began its second phase, a more organizational phase that wants to give a more defined structure to the movement. I believe that it's important that Italians abroad, Sardines abroad, work together also to give a further nuance to a movement based on concepts such as inclusion and tolerance. Who better than us, expatriates, migrants, can make understand the true meaning of this nuance? We are an open sea. We are in the open sea, and we want people to swim all together and to build a future where being the other, it does not mean being inferior or somehow less deserving of being respected as a human being. We believe in unity, in equality, in tolerance, and humanity as a whole. And now, Aurora and Clara will read. Thank you. They will read the 10 core values of Le Sardine. Thank you. Buonasera.
Forse è più facile, ma poi non volete che ne va?
No,
rimani qua. Così è più facile.
So I can start.
Yeah, you please.
So the first core value is numbers count more than propaganda and fake news.
The second, it is possible to change the inertia of a populist rhetoric. How? Using art, beauty, non-violence, creativity, and listening.
And the third, your head comes before your guts, or better, emotions needs to be tied to critical thinking.
Number 4, people come before social accounts. Why? Because we know we are real people with the ability to think and act. The town square is part of the real world, and that is where we want to go back.
And the fifth, the subject is the town square, not the organizer. We believe in participation.
Number 6, no flag, no insult, no violence. We are inclusive.
7, we are not alone, but part of human relations.
Number 8, we are vulnerable and accept compassion for the entire spectrum of all possible and necessary human emotions. We are empathic.
9, action moved by interest are to be respected. Those founded on gratuity and generosity to be admired. Recognizing in the eyes of others, in a town square, your own values is an intimate event but revolutionary.
Number 10, if I change, the world may not change, but something starts to change. We need hope and courage. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.